Welcome back to Internet Explorers. I'm Tim Gettys, and this is Nick Scarpino.
Hello.
And yes, in fact, we are the Internet Explorers. This is a show where we explore the internet, watch videos, look at pictures, and just kind of have a good time hanging out with some good friends. We got Kevin on the board back there.
There he is.
What's up, you doing, Kevin? You
Pretty
feeling
good? Yeah, it's a good day.
Yeah, that's great. I feel like we're gonna need to pump the vol on this TV.
Oh, sure, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, let's get that done. How's the chat doing though?
Chat's doing great.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, does anyone else have the A Whole New World from Aladdin stuck in their head?
I do. Did you watch Aladdin?
Not yet. I'm watching it today because we're doing it tomorrow.
When do you think you're gonna watch it?
Me?
Yeah.
It depends on today, but I was actually hoping to skip out a little early and watch it like midday.
It should be fun.
Because I assume I'm doing the plot recap for this one, right?
I think Greg Miller is, but if you could be prepared for it.
Yeah, sure. I mean, those Disney movies weren't that long, so this would be a nice change of pace from Mission Impossible Fallout that was like 2.5 hours long.
Dude, yeah.
And the great part
It's
about
a brisk hour and a half,
Great.
dude. It starts and then it ends.
the great part about Disney animated films, also, if memory serves correctly, and I haven't watched Aladdin in a while, so I could be wrong, but they don't have a lot of jargon about nuclear weapons. That's very hard to like. You have to rewind and like rewrite.
You know. And here's the thing: I don't want to get too much into this because I'm sure in review next Tuesday,
like biochemicals.
We'll talk about all this. The movie has a surprising amount of words that I did not understand as a kid.
Yeah.
That now I do understand.
At one point, does Abu just go smell my finger? Because that was the best part.
Abu does not do that, but Abu is very.
It's Abu. I said Abu.
Abu is very Ryan Reynoldsy in this. It's like,
That's
oh my
great.
god, this is it's. And Abu reminds me of Kevin a lot.
Oh yeah.
And the magic carpet reminds me of Cool Greg a lot.
Yeah.
You'll see when you watch it.
Okay.
There's a lot of fun
I'm
moments.
V
But
excited.
What a goddamn movie though.
I'm V
I
excited.
hate when you say "V excited." 'Cause
Would
I'm
you-
pretty sure that started
Does it
out
make you
as-
V mad?
I'm pretty sure.
Are you
that's-
VM?
That's
Are you VMing right now?
VM.
You want to get a P-tart? Let's get a P-tart.
RUVM.
I'm pretty sure that started with you being like, I hate people who use the word V as very.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Kevin,
Here you are now.
in the old parlance, if you can't beat them, be better than them. So I'm better than everyone.
You don't have
There
many
go.
options. It's that or that. You know.
God damn, these shirts look good. Can you
Those
still
are
get
shirts.
you can still get this shirt, right? Over on the
Yeah.
store?
Yeah.
Hell
You know what? Fuck it. Let's look right now, dude. Boom. Kevin, bring it up.
I was wearing the squiggly shirt the other day, and someone was like,
there
I
it
really
is.
want that shirt. I was like, we don't sell it anymore, man. You fucked up.
You fucked up,
That was
dude.
on
We're
them.
selling
That was
so
on
many
them.
damn shirts.
But I
Like,
love
look
this
at
gray bridge shirt. It's
Hell yeah,
fantastic.
it's beautiful.
The Pride shirt is great. Everyone loves it.
Yeah, they do.
It's a huge hit.
Huge hit.
Also, it makes
Here's
me
my
want to
thing.
party with Texas.
I've been wearing this shirt a lot, getting a lot of compliments for
lot of
it
comps.
outside. This design, Andy killed it.
Andy
man.
is, it turns out he's good at something.
He's very
Other
good
than
at-
letting me blindfold him and shove sugary Pop-Tarts into
God,
his
you're good at
Oh,
that.
we're gonna
pie
go
hole.
too far.
Into that
I
little
know
pie,
what it
into
is.
that pop hole.
tight little
There it is.
Dude, my
RGV
favorite thing right now
pie hole.
is how many fucking Pop-Tarts
We got a
are in
lot
the
of
kid-
Pop-Tarts.
We have like a Pop-Tart. It looks like when you go to a post office and then they have the P.O. boxes and there's just a shit ton, but it's Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's great. It's honestly, you know that I have a war raging in me of being healthy and also like the old kid that I used to be that just wants to eat every sugary snack.
Yeah.
But being able to go into a Target and legitimately have a reason to buy every Pop-Tart they have
Made you
makes me
happy?
so fucking
What did they
happy.
do when you did that?
It's Target, dude. They were like,
They didn't
yeah,
fuck-
this makes sense. This makes
Yeah.
sense. That's probably not the craziest shit they saw that hour at a Target.
The store, one that you're wearing, there's that.
What's this?
Just remember last week. So you can get this unless you're extra large, and if you're extra large, you can ask them.
You can suck
they'll
it.
figure it
No,
out.
you just gotta suck
kind
it.
of funny events. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, boy.
We already did that, but yeah, we got RTX coming up. But the more important thing, and it sucks because we don't have it on this yet because we don't have the details. But me and Greg are gonna be in Florida next week. There will be
Orlando?
2 meet and greets that we're doing in Orlando. It's technically, Joey's telling me, right outside of Orlando. It's Full Sail University.
Yeah.
Here's the deal, though. Just letting you know now. If you are interested, if you live in Florida, stay tuned to both my and Greg's Twitters or the Kind of Funny Vids Twitter. That's where all the info will be. We're going to be doing 2 meet and greets. One that is just for the Full Sail Hall of Fame goers. I don't know. Attendees.
You nailed
That's
it.
the word. That's the word. And I think that's going to be Wednesday from 2 to 3 p.m. at Full Sail for the attendees. But today, me and Joey are trying to figure out where we're going to do an actual meet and greet for everyone to come and hang out with us. But it will be sometime between Tuesday and Thursday next week.
I'm actually kind of jealous that you guys are going to Florida. It's
gonna be fun.
Because the one and only time I've been to Florida was for Eric Hart's wedding, and we got hammered
Yeah.
for like 3 days straight and ate exclusively out of a 7-Eleven.
Hell yeah.
And it was one of the most fun trips I've ever had. We stayed at, were you there for that? We stayed
No,
at like
I
this
couldn't
little like beachy motel. It was like this like hipster beachy motel. But the only thing within walking distance was the 7-Eleven. I ate so many 7-Eleven eggs on that trip. It was great.
7-Eleven eggs.
Yeah, because I was like, I want to do low carb at a 7-Eleven. All they had was hard-boiled eggs.
That sounds
And here's what
scary.
they had: hard-boiled eggs and judgment. Those are the two things that I got
Yeah,
at that
you got a lot
7-Eleven.
of
People
that.
were like, you're going to
What'd
eat a
you get more
hard-boiled
of?
egg out of a fucking 7-Eleven? That's like eating like mall sushi. You know,
God, that is disgusting.
it's like vending machine sashimi.
For everybody asking why we're so close to still don't have details, this all came together really fast, and it's not an us thing. Like they're bringing us out, so we had to wait for them to give us details before we could make plans.
These things tend to be last minute sometimes, but important to know this is not an official stop on the Kind of Funny World Tour.
No, it's just me
We're just
and Big
adding
Greg
this,
Miller.
Because we got this great opportunity through Full Sail University. And
we
we figured,
saw the demands
hey,
on
you
the
know
Reddit.
what? F it. There's probably some Floridians down there that are ready to
Floridians.
fucking party, doggy dog.
Hell yeah.
You guys
It's time
get your Diet Coke out, get your fucking chubbies out, let's skies out, thighs out, or maybe it's monsoon season in Florida. I don't understand how the South works.
It's me, Sombra says, I'm born and raised in Florida, and I've never eaten 7-Eleven eggs.
Well, you're not fucking living then. I bet you had a Pabst Blue Ribbon last night because you thought that was cool. Listen, make it cool. I'll make it cool to have eggs. Hey, it's the new hipster thing. Eat an egg at a
Nick
bar.
Scarpino, make it cool.
Make it cool.
One of my
Make it V cool.
Nick, one of my favorite things you've done in the last month is
Jesus.
during our Game of Thrones in review. When we're
Goat
talking
Got?
about no, not that.
The Goat Got was
Not-
great.
Not that.
Cool Greg got that a day later and was like, that was the best joke you've ever done.
Yeah, that was
That really just shows how low the bar is.
that was something.
No, I'm on a different level. Cool Greg, we've all decided, is on a different level than all of us. And it's not a higher level or a lower level or the same level. It's a different dimensional plane.
That makes sense.
I don't know if I want to be there or not, but when I get through, I feel like I'm Miles Morales.
Yeah,
You know,
I get it, man.
verse.
I get it. Before Cool Greg tweeted that, he came up to me and was like, "Hey, man, is this making fun of Nick too much?" I was like, "No, it's fine. Just tweet it." So, I appreciate that he doesn't want to offend people.
No, I'd rather that than him just blatantly accuse me of like
and
fucking with him
what did
and
he
calling
call
me
you?
out.
A cheddar cheese ball.
Motherfucker.
No, that's not it. It was we were talking about Arya.
Here's what we're gonna do: a fucking lie detector test episode, and that's gonna be
Greg Miller's downfall.
his fucking downfall.
Yeah.
I want everyone to remember all these stupid things, and we're gonna ask Greg all these questions. We're gonna get to the bottom of all this shit.
We were talking about Arya, and we were talking about what does Arya like? What do we say to death?
Yeah.
And the answer is not today, because that's what she's been saying since season 1.
Yeah.
And you with this straight face just go, not like this.
You suck.
It was such a horrible part, man. That's
so
You tell
funny.
me that scene in The Matrix didn't terrify
Not
you?
like
Not like this.
this.
Not like this.
That was
She
such a
just
fucked up
limp.
scene.
Fuck, man.
Speaking
Terrifying.
of fun and movies and stuff, guess how many days we have until Hobbs and Shaw? The answer?
63.
78. 78 days till we get these beautiful sons of bitches in
who
our
did
lives.
this art? It's
I
great.
have no idea.
I love stuff like this. That's really cool.
CDN.com.
No, that's a site that's going to give you a nice little virus. Not like a computer virus. It's actually going to give you some sort of STI.
STI.
Something incurable, but like annoying where you're like, oh, that shouldn't be there.
Dude, she was like
Boom.
not like this, and then she died forever.
She just went limp. And she was a cool
so
character
sad,
too.
yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm interested to see where this character goes. And then they were like, nope, we're going to bring in a bunch of other dumb characters for 2 and 3. I hate The Matrix 2 and 3.
It was disappointing.
So, Nick, a while back, I teased that we were going to do this, and then we just had such a fun show.
Sure.
So we ended up just doing another show.
As they tend to be.
What I wanted, exactly.
As we do.
Exactly. But
As
what I
they say.
wanted to do today
Yeah.
is go back to where it all began in the middle.
Okay.
And I want to take us to the announcements of the MCU Phase 3 movies.
Okay.
You know, we do a lot of exploring of the internet on this show because that makes sense based on the title of the show. But we usually get stuck in our ways. You know, we find just fun little vines, fun little TikToks.
Mine's not a
Oh,
You
the
know what I
TikToks
mean?
are the best.
YouTube.
Are we not doing the
clips,
TikToks today?
all that stuff. We'll do. I'm sure there'll be a couple
A little bit later.
TikToks. Yeah.
I don't feel right unless I get my. Here's the deal. You understand this, and I know you're setting this up, and I apologize for interrupting
Yeah,
you.
why would you derail him? He
Because
was clearly setting it
I don't know. He was talking about TikToks. He got derailed a long time ago. Let's be perfectly honest. He lost the through line on that one a while back. I don't feel right unless I get my dose of pop culture today and movies, entertainment stuff tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's the only. I don't read news anymore. I just do this show and then I do screencasts and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's how you get.
I saw people tweet
up to
about
date.
Alabama. I was like, I have no idea what's going on. Maybe we'll talk about it on Screencast.
God damn it, Nick. It's not good.
I know what's going on. I'm joking around, guys. I'm joking around.
Anyways, we are going to watch the original Phase 3 reveal of the MCU.
Okay.
It's about 20 minutes, but we might skip some parts because they show trailers that we don't necessarily need to watch.
Cool.
Because this is before Age of Ultron even came out. If you remember, this happened on a random Tuesday. They didn't announce this as being a thing. It wasn't Comic-Con.
When they were talking about the Serpent Society or Serpent Squad or whatever the fuck it was.
And, we'll see that. So I thought
I don't
it'd be
think I've
fun
ever actually seen this.
to watch back to the. You probably haven't because it was not public. This was not a live stream. It was just a random Tuesday. A bunch of press got a note that was just like, "Hey, come to the El Capitan Theater at this time. We're announcing some shit." And then they packed the theater and just announced 4 years worth of movies that we've seen now, most of. All of the plans, some got canceled, some got added. There's been some movement, but I thought it'd be interesting to watch. But the key thing to keep in note here is there is no clean feed of this because it wasn't streamed, it wasn't shot on camera. Everyone had to have kind of like hidden camera shit going on.
Okay.
So I took about 3 different clips that I found.
Love this.
One had better sound, one had better angles, one had whatever, and I edited together this video to try to make this the best experience possible for us. But keep in mind, some of it is really loud. Some of it is really shitty sounding. Just have fun with it, guys.
Yeah.
You
So
know
here's what
I
I
mean?
need you guys to do. If you're in your car, crank up the volume to as high as it goes.
Crank up the ball.
Crank up the vol.
There it is.
V high.
All right.
All right, wait. Actually, play a little bit. I just want to hear the audio before we go into it.
So it's real loud in the beginning.
Okay, great.
I love it.
All right. Are we watching this, Kev? Okay, cool. Here we go.
I wonder what studio actually did that. I wonder if it was Marvel proper or if it was an actual outside studio that did it, because that's so cool. Although I don't love it as much as just the... Remember the old one?
The OG shit.
The old school where it just went, and then Marvel just faded in.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president.
Well, even this was an old
Studios,
logo.
Kevin Feige.
Yeah, I guess
It's not the new one where we see the live action people. It's our boy, Feige. The yelling and like sound goes down a bit after the intros.
It's hype.
I love it. We called you and you came. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very, very much. I want to start today with, I'm going to show you something you've already seen. Thanks to the fine people at Hydra, we debuted a trailer last week. The good news is over 70 million people have already watched that trailer.
Fun fact, the trailer he's talking about is Age of Ultron. And when he's saying Hydra leaked it, Hydra didn't leak it. IGN Brazil leaked it. And that was a panic mode when we were at IGN, and that all happened. And it was Fran running around like, how to get up? Why is it on the website? Like, I was just like, I'm happy this is not my problem.
Yep. That's what happened when IGN decided to buy all the satellite companies of 2 people.
Yeah.
It's great.
Bad idea.
It shattered every record, first day, first week. It's amazing. I'm assuming some of those 70 million are in here today. In case not, or in case maybe you want to see it on a big giant screen for the first time, here it is, the teaser.
This was
for
a good
Avengers
trailer.
Age
It
of
was the Pinocchio one.
I have no strings attached. Whatever the fuck he said. It was cool. It was creepy.
We can skip through this. Like, we know the Age of Ultron trailer.
Very big title for a standalone movie. I feel like Ultron could have been a bigger threat in the universe than just one movie, you know?
They're still learning.
I
dude.
agree.
Like, they called it Age of Ultron. That would have been a dope, like,
Avengers Age
2 to
of
3 movie.
Ultron, written and directed, by the way, by Joss Whedon, who's sitting right down there somewhere.
Click that.
Like I said, did the best with the footage that's available.
I'm
Next
loving
time,
it.
have me come by and clean up the audio. I could do it, Tim.
Helping us finalize Phase 2 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Thank you for coming today, Joss. Here's what you know about. Guardians of the Galaxy was the 10th Marvel Studios film, the 10th film within our cinematic saga. I believe somebody just whispered in my ear, 10 films, over $7 billion. We're pretty proud of that. And it's thanks to you. Thanks to you.
Look where they're at now.
Thanks to you. Our
Jesus
most
Christ.
recent film,
Each film's making
Guardians of the
$3 billion.
Galaxy, is the #1 film of the year so far here in North America.
God, this is back in 2014.
Think about that, dude. We didn't even leave IGN yet.
Crazy.
The number 2
God, we were living in the
film
dark
around the world
era.
so far this year.
We were paying them
that
to work
blows
there.
our minds, and it is thanks to all of you who believed in Peter Quill and Gamora and Drax and Rocket Raccoon. And what's the name of that other guy? Groot. That's it. That's the one.
I think you knew the name.
What James Gunn did with that movie exceeded all of our expectations. You guys coming out and telling us you like new things. You like things that are fresh. Speaking of which, Ant-Man, Peyton Reed is working on Ant-Man right now in Atlanta. Day 50 of photography is happening as we speak. Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, Evangeline Lilly. We're very excited to share what is going to come very soon on that. But we didn't ask you here today to tell you things you already know. We brought you here today because we love
was like, man, Ant-Man was nothing but a logo at that point.
We want to reveal it.
We had no idea that was going to be. We all thought it was going to be bad because Edgar Wright got kicked off of it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is going to be terrible. Peyton Reed, you can't direct shit. Love it.
That's on a random Tuesday at 11 a.m. at the El Capitan.
They're a little too excited.
Let's
For
talk
phase
about
3?
Just joking.
Phase
Joking.
Like, can you imagine if they do this for phase 4?
They're going to do this for phase 4.
I hope they do.
Fuck yeah, they're gonna.
Phase 3, if you're following
Look
along.
at this, dude. Like, we have this right
There it
now.
is.
We know.
Thank you very much. Enjoy it. Thank you.
I mean, even that was still news. You were like, these are when the movies are coming, great.
We have planted a lot of flags. That's what you do in show business. You know you're going to make a movie. You're not sure what movie it is, but you need a weekend, so you plant a flag on a weekend.
But yeah, I mean, for full context here, where we're at right now with what phase 4 is going to be, we know this. Like, we talked about on Screencast last week. Like, we have all of these dates going through. We just don't know what the movies are.
Yeah.
Cool shit.
This is what we've announced. Actually, I think we have officially announced that Captain America 3 will be May 6, 2016.
Serpent Society.
We couldn't be happier with
Which
what
would have
Joe
been
and
still
Anthony
cool.
Russo
Yeah.
were right down there, the directors of Captain America.
This is before Joe. This is before the Russo brothers were like a big deal, right?
I mean, they did Winter Soldier.
Captain America, they
But that was it.
shattered
But
that
and
was it. That
changed
was like, oh, that was
everything going
good.
forward from that movie, and they are back for Captain America 3. But even
that's the
that, I
next
think
one,
you
yeah.
already knew. So let's now talk about something that is debuting on November 4th, 2016, that we are announcing now officially for the first time.
But like they actually like planned this,
Yeah.
and did it well,
Yeah.
and then executed it.
Yeah.
We've been talking about Doctor Strange. I think I've been talking about Doctor Strange since the day I was born. Because I love it, because it's very, very important to us, and because it takes us a while
Is that the
to
sta-
work on
is
these
that the Strange
movies
logo? I
before
think
we're
they
ready
redid the
to
logo.
stand
They
in
redid
front of
it,
you
yeah.
and announce them. But Doctor
Same
Strange
font
is
type,
finally
though.
coming to theaters.
Yeah, but
Scott
it's the
Derrickson
A
is
and
working
the
on it right now. The
RA.
director, Scott Derrickson, is right down there. We have a great writer named John Space who's working on the draft, telling the story of Dr. Stephen Strange, brilliant neurosurgeon, bit of an arrogant fellow who gets into a car crash and ruins what he believes are the tools of his trade, his hands. And a downward journey starts for him
Bro,
that leads him
fucking
to
turn your
stranger
phone
and
off,
stranger
bro.
corners of the world where he
Throw ice at that
encounters
guy.
quacks and all sorts of things that
Oh,
aren't
they
going to
can't
help
see
his
what I'm
hand
talking about.
until
Yeah.
he meets one person named the Ancient One, who helps him tap into what excites us the most about this new franchise, which is the supernatural. And in the Marvel Cinematic Universe version of the supernatural, that involves everything from quantum mechanics to string theory to parallel dimensions, all of which, if you meet the Ancient One and train to become a master of the mystic arts and maybe even become the Sorcerer Supreme one day, you can manipulate with your hands and your
The introduction of
thoughts.
magic.
The idea of this film is to open up an entire new corner of the cinematic universe. Again, right out of the comic books, the whole supernatural element is a huge part. We have our earthbound heroes, we have our cosmic heroes. We now want to enter through with Strange this world of parallel dimensions. Scott, as I said, is working very hard on creating visuals, the likes of which we haven't seen in any Marvel movie before, and we hope the likes of which you've never seen in any movie ever. So that's Doctor Strange coming in November of 2016.
I love how it just starts filling out.
It's so cool.
Let's jump ahead to May 5th, 2017.
You think they have an Andy that
and
made this?
there's actually
They
somebody
do.
up there who wants to,
definitely
to tell you himself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey everybody, this is James Gunn. I'm sorry I can't be there with you. I'm here in Tokyo, Japan, serving as a jury member on the Tokyo International Film Festival, but I wanted to let you all know that I'm working very hard on the script for Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I'm very excited about the movie, so excited, in fact, that I don't want to have to wait until July of 2017 for the movie to be released. I think we'd rather release the movie in May of 2017. I think that sounds right. May 5th. 2017 is a new release date for Guardians of the Galaxy 2 so that we can spend the whole
Toby
summer
Blue says,
with
I hope
you
they
guys."
fire and rehire this guy.
What do you think the chances are they call it as Guardians of the
So we
Galaxy?
announced the early
Low.
date, but frankly,
But they would. They
we knew
can't.
the movie was going to do
Yeah.
well. We didn't know how well. And it encouraged us, frankly, to help put into place everything else I'm going to talk about today for the next 10 films, but also to move it up.
It's so weird to see like the
what did I
difference.
do?
Like they've
Yeah.
tweaked all
Move
these
it
over
up
the years.
to May 5th, 2017.
I feel like with the Asgardians thing, I think that they'll call themselves that potentially in the movie, but I feel like Guardians of the Galaxy is
The
such
thing
a,
is, I respect
brand,
that,
yeah.
but dude, they commit to these fucking crazy jokes.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, it's a bold thing because you've got such brand recognition with Guardians of the Galaxy, but that's just their kind of thing.
Yeah.
To be like, hey, we're not going to throw you for a loop. It's called As Guardians of the Galaxy now, Volume 1 or whatever.
One. Yeah, man, we'll see.
And then people can be like, what is that? And everyone will get it at this point.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like 8 billion people watched
exactly.
Endgame.
That's true.
Who wants to talk about July 28th, 2017? July 28th, 2017
I'm excited for
is
these
the
movies,
return
and I've
of
seen
one of
them.
the most popular Avengers.
I'm like, this is hype.
That's so
But I'm
true.
like, I can actually watch all of these right now on Netflix.
This is one of the craziest ones.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. This ain't the tone we're going with.
Nope. Could you imagine if they showed the trailer? People were like, what?
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth is returning as Thor. Of course, Tom Hiddleston returning as Loki.
People on that Tom
I knew this
Hiddleston
audience
dick.
would know what that strange word means, Ragnarok. Well, what we will do between now and the release of this movie is educate the rest of the world as to what that word means, and it's a very important word that means, essentially, the end of all things. This is a very important movie for us in our Phase 3 timeline, as the Russos did so well, reinventing Captain America in the Winter Soldier and changing everything that would come after it. That is the plan for Thor Ragnarok, to take Thor to another level of his own franchise, and in fact picks up right after we leave him in Avengers 2 and will impact everything to come afterwards. Thor Ragnarok. So here we have 3 existing franchise characters, 1 new one. So I think it's
What are you doing
time
with this camera
on
work, guy?
November 3rd, 2017 to announce a new one. You guys want to see a new character for the first time in the season?
Hell yeah.
See who it is?
Here
Wait,
he
pause. Let me guess. This is, what year was this?
2017. That's going to throw you off.
2017. It's not Guardians. Guardians already happened. Thor's already happened. This is not Captain Marvel. No.
Black Panther,
Oh, right. Fuck.
which ended up getting...
It's a copious amount of lens flare you have there.
Black Panther, T'Challa himself, and all of Wakanda is one of the most unique, interesting, fascinating, and integral characters in the entire Marvel Comics history. We want him to become that in the Marvel Cinematic Universe history. And in fact, we have already started seeding things in the films leading up to this moment and to the reveal of his. And as a matter of fact, something I already showed you today contained an Easter egg that leads directly to the Black Panther.
Age of
He
Ultron.
is very, very exciting for us, tapping into the advanced African nation of
talk about Civil
Wakanda
War?
and all that comes with it. The family drama, he's a bit of a prince. He may
Was he
become
in
a
Age
bit
of
of a
Ultron?
king, but it's
No,
also
but
about
they talk
how
about
this
Vibranium, that's right,
and all
isolationist
that stuff.
country of Wakanda needs to meet the world. Maybe it goes well, maybe it doesn't. We will find out on November 3rd, 2017.
Did that
No,
get
we
pushed?
won't.
May 4th,
Did it get pushed back
We will
to?
find out in like February 2018.
They got it right.
I'm going to skip over. I'm just going to skip it. I'm going to skip it. because I like this trend that's happening right now, introducing new characters to you. So I'm going to go right to July 6, 2018, with the introduction of yet another very, very important character for the first time into the MCU.
Like, people are hyped for Captain Marvel. This is insane.
I mean, granted, this theater is the diehards.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel. Now let me clarify. Captain
Definitely
Marvel's
not the
gone by
logo they
many
went with.
names in the
But
comics.
that's a dope
It's had
logo.
many people who have inhabited that costume, use that power base.
Someone really jumped
I want
in,
to make
like,
it very clear that
After
this
Effects
Captain
element
Marvel's
and really
name
made these
is Carol
3D
Danvers.
logos stand.
So there was the Carol Danvers
This film
announcement.
has been in the works
Colonel Danvers.
almost as long as Doctor Strange, almost as long as Guardians of the Galaxy was before it came out. And one of the key things was figuring out how to do what we really wanted to do with it, which was introduce one of, if not the most powerful hero into the entire MCU. One who also straddles two worlds. Her origins are very much earthbound, and yet
That's another one. Captain Marvel ended up not being July 6, 2018. That was March 2019.
Really?
And
eventually
there's a good reason. And it rhymes with Dieter Pan.
Dieter Pan?
Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man. I was like, what the
He's
fuck?
so bad at doing the
power base is very
Dieter
much,
Pan.
comes from the cosmic realm. Guardians of the Galaxy came out.
That was a strong choice
The
on my part.
audiences of the world told us they love that cosmic realm, so this was the time to bring out Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel for the very first time. And let's round out 2018, shall we? November 2nd, 2018 introduces not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but dozens of new heroes into the cinematic universe. It will be our 20th film. It seemed time to open the floodgates a little bit wider.
No, it won't.
Yeah, wow. Did that, Inhumans, that's the Angelina Jolie one?
No, that's
That's-
Eternals.
that's Eternals.
So what happened with this was...
Didn't they end up making this a show instead or something?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not
So
good what happened.
Perlmutter, who is the dude that kind of the Kevin Feige of the Marvel TV side, was in charge of a lot of the decisions being made there. And Disney wasn't really happy with a lot of the things they were doing. There was a lot of beef between Kevin Feige and him, and like, is it canon? Is it not? Feige didn't like the direction some of the stuff was going, and Inhumans was kind of a push from that end into the movies.
Right.
And then eventually, once Feige got full control and the Spider-Man thing happened, they made the deals with Sony and all that, they were able to be like, fuck this, we're cutting Inhumans out. And then it became a TV show that,
Just
from all
died.
accounts, was horrible.
Yeah, that's the one with the big dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason that it debuted in IMAX, I don't know if you remember this, but they debuted the first like 2 episodes in IMAX because they had already paid for the IMAX placement for the movie.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Wow. Are we muted?
You muted it, Tim?
Perhaps series of
was weird.
franchises onto themselves. They are the Inhumans. They have dozens of different power bases. They have an amazing social structure in which you go through these Terrigen mists and you don't know what you're going to become on the other side, which gives amazing character drama that we love to play with, and tons of spectacular new powers, new effects. With the 20th movie, it felt time to continue to further refine and further expand what the cinematic universe is all about.
And here's the hype.
And I forgot
ladies
this
and
May
gentlemen.
4th, 2018 one. And again, now we've talked about the new, let's talk about what has come before, and let's talk about the notion that we have always had a plan. We have always had a plan from the moment Nick Fury
So cool.
broke into Tony Stark's house and told him he was a part of a bigger universe, he just didn't know it yet. Well, I think he knows it now, and by May 4th, 2018, everybody will know it because it is the beginning of the culmination of everything that has come before.
So hype. This trailer has never been released in full quality.
Really?
This is the only time it's been shown.
Legend tells us one thing, history another. But every now and then we find something that belongs to both.
Is it the gauntlet? It's nasty.
There are relics that predate the universe itself. Ancient forces of infinite destruction.
You have no idea what you're dealing with.
God,
This
it's
is
beautiful.
beyond you.
Why would you risk your life for this?
Because right now, life's giving us a chance. Whatever happens on Earth, that up there, that's it again.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's so good.
Let's fucking go, doggy dog.
That's amazing. I love that someone put that together. And like, yeah, we nailed it.
Yeah, we did it.
Fucking nailed that.
That is the culmination of everything we've been leading to. May 4th, 2018, Part 1, Infinity War, and announcing for the first time, May 3rd, 2019, Avengers Infinity War, Part 2.
How far close did
it
they
is
stick to May 3rd?
unbelievably exciting to us.
When
We
did they come?
continue
Yeah,
building the
that's
plan
awesome.
that all of you
Bumped up.
tell us you like. And you like and you believe in this plan, and it now is going to kick into a whole
Didn't
other
Avengers go
gear.
earlier, though?
So,
A week.
Infinity War?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 week. Both did 1 week.
Good for them.
But I also love that they said Endgame in the trailer.
Yeah.
here's how I want to leave you today. I want to leave you not just with a teaser you've already seen, hopefully some exciting announcements, but Joss Whedon was kind enough to bring an exclusive scene from Avengers 2 to show you guys.
Hope it's the party scene.
This is a different scene than
No,
what people who watched
it was the
tonight's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Wood
teaser.
cutting scene.
You. I just know I made you do something stupid. Time someone tries to.
I'm having buyer's remorse.
Joe, do you think I'd look that good cutting wood? Do you think I'd pull that off? Just in Under Armour and spandex, just cutting wood out there in the woods?
Could you ever do that?
Fuck no, that's a lot of work. There's bugs in the woods.
All right, so this is the second most hype thing to
Okay.
happen.
Nice.
That's a pretty good. That's a really good clip, actually, John. It gets embarrassing when I'm standing here and I go, "Plan, we have a plan," and then I find myself doubting the plan, and I go, "I'm having buyer's remorse on that Serpent Society subtitle for Captain America 3. It feels like there must be a better title somewhere."
Whoever produced this
Yeah.
fucking show,
So
I'm tearing up.
they know how to fucking do it. Is that Chris Evans?
Yes, it's Chris Evans.
God, he's so big. Oh, and Robert Downey Jr. Okay. RDJ. I love it.
Oh, it's so great.
Were they just backstage the whole time?
Oh, you gotta love it. Gotta love it. And then they bring T'Challa out for the first time.
Oh, nice.
Chadwick Boseman. So yeah, you can cut off, Kev.
That's cool.
Man,
Well, let's see what they do for Phase 4.
I want them to do this so fucking. Of
course they're gonna do it
I
again.
want them to do it, and I want them to live stream it. Like that is gonna be the most
hope they
hype
do. I
thing
hope
of
they do.
all
I hope they do.
time.
I mean, there's something to be said though when they don't do that, and then leaked video gets out. They know it. They know we are all like, "Fuck, dude, I
I
want to
mean,
be in
this
that room."
video
It just
didn't
makes
come
you
out for
s-
hella long.
but it makes you so hype.
It's so good.
When you hear about it, you're like, "Fuck."
And then also,
Why
there's
couldn't I
something
see it?
about it being leaked and it being this like kind of like shady shit where like you hear the visceral crowd. I
Yeah,
love
but like
that.
there, you know that's like a Marvel employee that they were like, "You're gonna be the one that leaks this, so just get really good feed." So that guy was like a perfect camera op the entire time. He was just like,
he was a YouTuber.
No, he zoomed in. Remember?
"Is it?
Yeah, random YouTube guy. He does Inside the Magic. It's a Disneyland.
How many
fan
views
site.
does that video have on it right
A
now?
lot.
A
There's
billion?
like a bunch of rips of it. And it's
Oh,
all
yeah.
the same thing. Yeah, it's so funny. Mario Not Bro says I'm freaking the fuck out, and I've seen all these movies
I
tons
know.
of times.
That's what's crazy is I'm like, damn, Civil War sounds awesome. I'd love
Yeah.
to see that. I've seen it 5 times, and I'm gonna watch it again after I watch Aladdin tonight.
It's so good, man. Like I love how they did that. I feel like it was just so perfectly paced.
The thing
Announcing the new movies, like all the little change ups.
The thing you get when you watch them promote something is you get the sense at the core that it's fans making these movies for fans. Do you know what I mean? Like Kevin Feige coming out on stage, you get a sense that he really gives a fuck about everything that he's a fucking nerd, right? It's nerds making stuff for nerds, and that's what it needs to be.
Him talking about Black Panther, him talking about Doctor Strange, it didn't feel like he's reading cue cards.
No.
It felt like he was just naturally just
It felt like he grew up reading
magic.
Doctor Strange and is now the head of the fucking Marvel studio that makes Doctor Strange and is one of his favorite characters, along with Black Panther
cool.
and along with like the Civil War storyline. And the fact that he was able to like, you get a sense that he's actually genuinely like brimming over with pride that he gets to announce Infinity War.
Yeah.
Like that's a thing that we all helped make and we're all a part of this. And that's what he's so good at.
And that trailer was so hyped.
It's fucking awesome.
And also it revealed part 1, part 2. Like, and they ended up nailing all those movies. And then they nailed Avengers. We got 2 Avengers movies within a year of each other.
But not only
and they were of that quality.
But not only that, they ended up making a big deal out of not telling us what the second one was called. And it didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
No.
They could have literally called it Endgame at that point, and none of us would have cared.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that they were like, we're going to hold a little back because we know it's exciting for you guys not to know the title. And it's hype. It's fun.
A couple things. They didn't nail all those movies because Inhumans was a failure. You know?
That was
like
a smart
that was a
choice on
movie.
their part.
What?
So that was
I mean, that
Well, I
wasn't
know,
a
but
movie
I'm
at
just
that
saying
point.
in that chart, like Inhumans never became a movie. And then also at that point, they were planning on calling it Infinity War Part 1 and 2. It was later that they announced they were going to change the name of Part 2.
Yeah.
Either way.
But also,
Knocked
I mean,
it out of the
a
park.
key thing there is they didn't have Spider-Man. They didn't know that they had Spider-Man at that point. They didn't know that Spider-Man was in Civil War.
They had to have known that they had to have an inkling that he was going to be in Civil War.
No.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, at that point, no. Like, when you think about Spider-Man, he kind of doesn't influence the story of Civil War that much.
Awesome in it, though. And shout out to Marissa Tomei.
They made it work. But like, at that point, Civil War was years out of what
There's
they
a
were doing
world
there.
out there where Tony Stark and Aunt May are just kind of hanging out a little bit. They're not putting a label on it, you know,
Yeah.
like Pepper Potts, it was out of the picture, and they're just kind of hanging out, enjoying each other's time.
The other changes they made, they added Ant-Man and the Wasp to that.
Oh, right.
That wasn't in the original lineup.
Do you think
And
they were
then-
like, oh, well, let's see how this Ant-Man film goes?
Probably, you know, and they're just like, hey, like this.
But that's
is a
what's, I mean,
success.
look, nothing's perfect, right? I mean, Kevin pointed out, obviously, like they made a couple stumbles here and there with Inhumans and moving dates around. That's going to happen no matter
But
what.
I mean, I don't see those as stumbles in the way that like they announced that stuff, and even in this, there was changes made to the dates that they announced there.
Yeah, I mean, again, that just happens in production. But the fact that they're able to roll with those punches and get out quality movies, and then, I mean, fucking, at what point, how far from this do we get Homecoming? Like, how much time do they have to really get that shit going?
And then they added Homecoming in there too.
So good,
Like,
and it was good, and it was actually a good movie.
It's so and also for Phase 3, Far From Home is added there as well.
Man.
So there's so much there. But yeah, now I'm really interested in what they do because we have D23 this year, but I feel like that's too late. We have Comic-Con. Marvel hasn't been at Comic-Con Marvel Studios hasn't been at Comic-Con in a real way.
Which kind of breaks my
years.
heart, by the way, because I miss the Hall H like hype. Like when we used to do the show at IGN when it was like Marvel versus DC versus like what's going on with Star. That was always so fun. And every year would be like a big day, like Marvel would be their year. That was always cool.
But this was way cooler. I hope they do this, man.
Well, I just like that. I like the current trend with studios being like, you know, we can just make our own thing and we don't need to be a part of a big tentpole event. I kind of dig that. Gives them, it empowers them to go out and just make hype moments like that. And also kudos to them because they don't have to compete with anyone like they would have to if they were doing all this shit at Comic-Con. Not that Marvel needs to compete with anyone. They're pretty much the GOAT at this point.
Yeah.
What is this? There's ducks.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do this. So now getting to the normal Internet Explorer stuff for a little bit. I got just a couple clips I wanted to show you.
Let's go.
Keep it fun.
Let's go, doggy dog.
This is a TikTok. Didn't realize Toy Story was based on true events.
I'll make a man.
That is a
out of
great
you.
idea.
That's awesome.
Can you imagine just driving down
Have
the
you
street
never seen
and
that
seeing
before?
that? I haven't.
I've seen that a couple times on like big trucks and stuff.
I love
really
it.
great.
It's fantastic.
It's such a great idea.
Why is this a TikTok? Oh, just because it adds the music to it? People
What
are
do you
so fucking lazy.
What?
Oh, I just didn't know why TikTok was putting
Well, I
this
mean,
out.
it's not. I don't know if it's a lazy.
Well, TikTok didn't put it out. They're just promoting this person.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I feel like it makes it easier to do it on your phone.
Lazy.
Then
Okay,
we
you're
got
Get in
right.
Premiere,
You're right, fuck
okay?
it.
My friend is way too drunk. It's not that funny.
That's pretty funny.
Bullshit, Nick. If we were at a fucking Chili's right now and Andy started doing this shit, you would be, as he calls it, open mouth laughing.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Shout out to that. Oh,
And
this
then
is
this, dude,
Oh my god, this is so good.
it's brilliant, man. Best parkour ever. Doesn't seem worth it, you know?
No.
So much could go wrong.
You could just
go
have
in.
died.
Look how quickly he goes head first.
you got to
that
go
could
into your
be
back. You got to get the back
so
in there.
bad.
You got a little bit of a
parkour.
bruise.
It doesn't look worth it, but
They don't call it soft.
That's parkour.
They don't call it soft core. They call it parkour.
I was worried. I was so
It didn't
worried
make
that
any
Nick
sense.
wasn't going to bring the gold today.
Oh, it didn't make any sense. I'm sorry, guys. Joe, what do you got over there?
Someone just dropped off a random package of Dark Phoenix stuff.
Got a
Great.
bunch of Dark Phoenix stuff.
Do we get the tickets? Or are they just giving us the actual movie to watch right now?
Great.
Cool.
Dark Phoenix. So
Talking to the mic.
Talk, Mike.
we got some magnets. What it looks like? I don't know.
Okay, we
that's
got a
right.
fucking beast magnet. We got a fucking storm magnet.
Any pins?
Yeah, we got
We got a fucking mystique magnet.
They look cool or what's up?
character
Phoenix.
phone group.
I don't
Do
like
you
this
remember
stuff.
when the X-Men had Wolverine and everyone was like, we kind of like this? That was a fun time.
Do you want to stick this on your phone and have a little ring?
No.
I don't
Although,
want any of
actually,
this,
Kevin kind of probably does
actually.
want to do that.
No.
Why do you have to do that? Why, like,
I
just
guess
mind
the
your
guy
own
just
goddamn business. You
Came in, handed all this to Cool Greg.
No, because it's
and
one of
was
those
like,
phone toggle thingies like you like.
Sup? And then-
Oh, it's like that keeps happening.
You put 4 of them on
the
your
weird
phone.
movie studios where there's no actual address on our shit.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's really creepy,
I was
man.
not happy when I tried. to open
I
it.
like when we're on a list, guys.
So this, if you're having a bad day, you should watch this.
Oh my god, are there kittens? Are those puppos?
What are those? They're cats, right?
Yeah, they're kitties.
I hope he's leading them off a cliff.
What
I
is
hate
wrong
cats.
with- yeah,
well, they're
yeah.
terrible. They're terrible. They're Satan's spawn.
Not kittens though. Cats.
But in
yes,
baby
not-
form, they're so cute.
No, they
Yeah.
claw. And they smell
Yeah, I
weird.
don't trust cats,
They
but they are
smell
cute
weird.
to look at in
You ever
video
smelled the
form.
baby puppy? It's perfect.
So good.
Perfect.
I don't like baby puppy
so
smells.
good.
You're a fucking
Baby
monster.
What is
puppies?
wrong with you?
Little baby puppy, like right out of the womb,
Yeah.
dried off, smelling.
How you feeling about lunch?
Oh man, solidly about it.
Yeah.
Here's the plan that that I have in my brain that I started developing when you started talking about getting hydrated. Plan 1 was again to try to insert a better tagline. Start getting hydrated or whatever there was. I like let's stay wet. I've used
Okay.
it before.
Solid.
I feel like
Inside.
I'm just gonna throw it out for the liquid.
Stay wet.
For the liquid IV people out there. Secondly, I was like, do we go to lunch and be friends again? Because we haven't
Yes,
done that in a
we
while.
should do it.
And then after that, do I immediately go home and watch Aladdin?
Yes.
Yes, you should.
Because I
do
feel
that.
like that is a fucking
Absolutely do
amazing.
that.
Like I have to Photoshop some stuff for some other things that we got going on, but I could do that while watching Aladdin if I don't have to do the plot. Maybe I'll do the plot anyway because Greg, who knows where he's at right
You
now.
do great at the plot. I gotta compliment you. Like you do a phenomenal. When we first started having you do the plot, I was like, no confidence.
Yeah,
in
Nick's
None.
terrible.
Zero.
Yeah.
Right.
I stand
And then
on
you
with
killed
Kevin.
it.
This is
You
one of
killed
the
it.
most
We're proud of you.
impressive things you've ever done.
It
You're
turns out
real
that
good.
when you put
Real
effort into
good.
things,
They turn
the
out well.
result is better.
Yeah,
It's
I
better.
love it. I love it a lot.
Yeah.
Let's do a little clickbait, ladies and gentlemen. And Kev, is there a stopwatch of any sort?
Yeah.
Cool. Just what's the number right now?
Oh.
I think we're at like 15 hours. Is that Rachel McAdams with that 40s hairstyle?
It is.
God,
It
she's
definitely
cute.
is. So here we have Zergnet here. So we have to bless you.
What's your plan with the
Bless
stopwatch?
you.
I'm a little
Thank you.
confused on that front.
We just want to know how long we've been going for.
Oh, this is off by 4 minutes.
Which
Oh, you
I don't
can't
see anything.
see it. Got it.
I can't see it.
We're at 5 minutes.
Okay,
Great.
cool. Great. So it's clickbait time here.
Oh my
we need
God.
to look at this and decide
What
which
is this bullshit
article
about
we
the
wanna get
petition to remake Game of Thrones final season is getting major? They're not
People are
going to
so
do it, you fucking
fucking
morons.
stupid.
It's not going to happen.
It's so
Use-
dumb.
Use
Although
your
I had a-
energy towards
I had
anything else.
You know what? I had a dream the other day where I was like, what if Sunday wasn't the last episode? What if they're trolling us and there's one more episode after that?
I
I'd
don't
be
think
so
that
happy.
they can fix it in 2 episodes.
No, but I would just be
Yeah.
happy because
You want more?
yeah.
All right.
I don't know, kind of, right? Here's the deal. The former Bond girls are still showstoppers even in old age. That's
Okay.
going to be a long one, I think, because there's a lot of Bond girls.
Here we got Pokemon we wish could be shiny. Pokemon designs. that
How
look
Maggie
totally
could return to The
awful.
Walking Dead, she's not going to come back, guys.
She's 100% coming back. Whiskey Cavalier not doing that great.
Tanked. But like, isn't the show almost over? Are they not going to? Are they going to keep fucking doing Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
God.
they're making more spin-off shows.
Ugh.
They're making movies. McDonald's has declared major changes to its burger. Are we going to Mickey D's?
I think we got a bad pull. I say refresh.
No, I like this one.
A lot of Pokemon. Have they been
I'm either for the
listening to
Pokemon, the Bond girls, or McDonald's. Bond Girls, I just want to do that because it could be so long. That's the thing. Because there's been 25
Bond
Bond
Girls. And what's your bet?
My bet is 15.
18.
Oh, fucker. Yeah, I always go first, then you price is right me.
27.
27.
All right, here we go.
I guarantee
1,
you get some bullshit where they include
2,
people.
3, 4.
We're already at 8.
You stop counting?
9, 10, 11.
Wow.
12. Fuck, I should have gone way higher because there's way more Bond Girls. I should have known this. I'm going to reform my list to 25.
No, you can't do that.
Damn, dude.
Kevin, what, 21, 22?
You said 27,
23, 24, 25.
Was M one of the
Oh my
Bond
God,
Girls?
27? We're all wrong. It's 28.
Whoa, it's a new record on Clickbait.
31, 32.
They said it wasn't possible.
Wait. Oh, we're still
my
going.
God.
Did they? Okay,
34
34 is the number.
34?
Oh, wow.
Thanks, Looper.com. You fucking hack up a website.
No one in
Fucking
the-
useless.
Why are you so mad at Looper?
Because it's so, I hate these clickbait websites because they get me once a week.
Yeah.
Once a week I'm on the potty and I just want something and then I can't do it.
Looper also makes a bunch of YouTube
Can you click off,
videos
Kev?
that are lists like this. That are
Mish
fun.
money banana.
Yeah.
One ping only.
One ping only. All
That's
right,
how they
we
do
are
it.
about to get into little fun clips for a second.
Okay.
Let me load them up.
Now I'm in a whole new world with Tim.
I hate when you do stuff.
I can show
I
Tim
love
the
it.
world.
So this comes from Alex Bobko.
loud.
All right. Yeah. It's good. Good
Is that
use
from
of
Mario
the-
64?
It is from Mario 64.
Man, that was a good fucking game.
It was a great fucking game.
They haven't made a good Mario since then.
That's not true.
Sounds so dumb.
Have you
Hasn't
played
been a good
Odyssey?
one. Yeah, it's good. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
okay.
I'm
I
just
feel
teasing.
like you'd like Odyssey a lot.
I actually it was
He couldn't get into it.
I couldn't get into it. It was a little too empty for me. Like it was a little too collectathon-y. Like
No, hold on. Don't do anything, Kevin.
She picked out.
This comes from Matt Penza. Little girl dons hot dog costume at bedtime to catch up on some sleep.
Oh, that's the cutest thing
Peter
I've ever seen in my life.
Theo wanted to wear a costume to bed instead of jammies, so she picked out Elsa because it's kind of like jammies. It looks comfy. Nora wanted a costume too.
Yep.
So she's a hot dog.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. This is why you have kids.
Joe wanted to wear a
This is what
costume
you
to
do.
bed
This is
instead
why
of jammies.
you have kids. You
She
film
picked
this
out
shit and you
Elsa,
show it back to how
kinda like
stupid
I
they
wish
fucking
it
were.
wasn't
This
in
is
the
how-
headline.
This is
Nora
how
wanted a
stupid you
costume
were.
too.
Because this
No,
is
even then, it's just the kid getting up is the best part. Where he's just like he's fucking Superman flying for the first time.
Nora wanted a costume
God,
too.
dude.
That kid's the best.
Oh my God.
If I had this kid, I would show him this on his at his wedding day. I'd be like, "This is how dumb you fucking
I
were."
love this. This is my
Jesus,
favorite
Nick.
clip of the day so far.
It's a great
That's
clip.
a cute-
It's a
that's
great-
so
I'm very
cute.
impressed by
They
it.
did good.
Kids are
This
stupid.
comes from Sean I. This one's great.
Oh, I love these.
That's
I
my
love
son.
these.
I've been waiting for you. Activate. There you go. Here we go. Let's go.
Why is it frozen?
No. It ruins the joke.
Very good. Oh, that was a good one. That was friendly fire. Friendly fire. Whoa, what is that? Easy, I'm on your side. Okay, calm down. Okay, good job, young man. Well done. All right.
Mace Windu is like, "All right, kid. Enough is enough here. Go
gotta
get
chill."
yourself a churro."
I really like
guy
that the guy.
fall?
Yeah.
He just fucked up a stormtrooper.
I really like that guy got his blade out eventually to start blocking.
So
Wait, where
good.
was this? Is this Disneyland?
Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Is
they
it
had a
land
cool
or
little thing
world?
there.
Yeah, they teach little kids how to be Jedi.
Jedi Academy.
It's great.
It's pretty dope.
God damn.
I know.
Here's the deal.
Yeah, what's the deal, Nick?
You fucking kids don't know how good you have it.
Oh,
Do you understand?
so good.
Do you know how fucking much I would have loved to do that in the 80s when I was a kid? Well, you know what we had? Fucking Future World. Some bullshit. The Land of Tomorrowland, or whatever the fuck it was. Bullshit rides. We had no Star Wars integration whatsoever.
And
Except for
now-
the one ride that was Star Wars themed. That
Star
like,
Tours.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, it
but it
was
was like a fake ass Star Wars. It was like, who's this character? He's not a real fucking Star Wars character. Oh, we think you were right. Fucking asshole. Worst pilot on the
you
planet.
so much.
And then we got
Whose voice
Captain
was
EO,
that?
and I was like, I want to give it tonight. It was kind of cool, but we're not allowed
Yeah.
to like Michael Jackson anymore. Let's
Yeah,
move
but
on.
Captain Neo was cool. Here we go. This comes from Rafe Moons. Both of these do. Imagine thinking women aren't capable of being amazing in Star Wars universe. If I tried this with a real lightsaber, I would cut my arm off after 7.7 seconds. Let's see what's going
You
on.
wanna go full screen on this bad boy?
Whoa! Holy shit!
Oh, it's so cool!
I like the sound effects.
Yo. Dude. The throw. Right there. Oh my god.
So cool.
It just, again, for the lightsaber enthusiasts out there, it seems like a lot of extraneous moves that you're risking a lot on. Like, it looks cool,
Yeah.
but in a real fight, like, there's
Well, it's
a
like
degree of
capoeira.
danger with that.
Nicholas, you're
exactly
fighting.
like
You're
capoeira.
fighting against people that are slightly psychic. You gotta try to trip them up.
I get it, man, but it just, you know what I mean, Kev? It's like unnecessary energy being put out there. Did you see that thing that you, what's her name? Amy Johnston?
Yes, I did.
Did you see her fucking, like, Hurricanrana fucking ridiculous throw move?
Did not.
I'm gonna find that shit for you. It's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
She's just like a Hurricanrana into a fucking
on her Instagram?
arm drag throw.
Let's
I think it was
watch
on Instagram.
this one real quick. This is burning 95% alcohol.
Oh, Kevin. This is like a Kevin thing. That's beautiful. Whoa. Did he just coat the rim of the glass with it? How did he do that?
I imagine there's a little bit in there, and it's.
Would he just go like
evaporating.
this?
No, it's just evaporating, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's like full of a gas.
May I tell you what, 90% alcohol? Fuck you up.
PD Pop-Up says science go far here.
Science.
It
Far.
sure does.
Amy
I'm going to find it.
Johnston.
I think it was her.
Better be, Nick.
Bring up the this.
Yeah,
So
I think
is
it's
Amy Johnston, friend of the show. She's been on the Game Over Greggy show before a couple months ago. She's
Yeah, it's
an
that middle
awesome
one.
stunt woman.
I don't know if it's, yeah. Watch this shit. Into a fucking arm drag throw. That was fucking nasty. It's nasty.
That's really cool.
Dude, she's such a badass.
That's so cool.
There's more.
It's like the slow-mo version of it.
Oh, I love the speed ramping, man.
Look at this. Bam!
So tight.
That's dope. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, man, that's cool. That shit ain't easy. Some Scarlet Witch shit right there. Black Widow.
Yeah.
Not Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
They gotta, you know, it's the Scarlett Johansson,
I
Black
get
Widow.
it.
It's just
I
too
do get
confusing
that
for my old feeble
So
brain.
she's launching her own little like workout routine videos, and dude, she's so good at doing it. Look at this.
Oh my god, guys, I have a really challenging workout for you today. MMA
I'm already
conditioning.
tired.
Are you ready to get fight fit? Let's go. Come on.
Fight
What's up,
fit.
girls? What's
She
up,
just nailed the aesthetic of this so hard.
Hell yeah. Good for her.
We started our warm-up.
Good for her.
Yeah.
What
Good
is
for her. She's so tight.
Damn, good for her. Fuck, that's rad. I want to do that workout.
I really want you to do that workout.
It'll kill me.
Rough
These
around
things,
the edges
these
is a
fucking
great
things
name.
like they kill
Yeah.
you. It's like 40 minutes of sustained cardio. I can't do it.
So cool.
Forget it.
Let's go to the chat for a little bit.
Are we chatting?
Chat
me
room.
Gonna chat me
I don't like the
never
little
stop.
moan there.
Did you see that? Who was it that tweeted out? Fuck. We follow all the same Instagram, so I just assume you know everything before I do. But someone, I want to say it was either The Rock or Vin Diesel, like regrammed Mick Jagger dancing at like 78, and he was fucking destroying it.
Hold on.
You gotta find it.
I have it.
Why didn't I
actually.
put that? I should have put that on Internet Explorerz.
Give me a sec.
It's I was like, oh, why is he moving so well? He moves better than I do.
He has moves like Jagger, dude.
Let's see, Cobra Kai is amazing, says Real Zoo. Fuck, that's right, because season 2's out, right?
Is it season 2 or season 3?
Season 2 of Cobra Kai?
Season 3 is
good things.
announced.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, season 2 I think is out. I gotta watch that.
The Tick was canceled.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Gary Whitta that I saw this.
That's
from,
who it
that
was. Gary
retweeted
put it
this.
out, yeah.
But yeah, this is Mick Jagger, who's 76 years old. He's so fucking cool, dude.
It's all the drugs,
He just
man.
exudes sexuality.
Yeah, he's beautiful. He's got the moves like Jagger. That's what they're talking about when
That's
they say
what
moves
they're
like
talking
Jagger.
about.
Right fucking there. Moves like Jagger.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Look at him. Skinnier and healthier than I'll ever be. And he's done so many drugs. Him and Keith Richards have
He
done
just had a heart
all the drugs.
operation.
All the drugs.
Hang
inspiring.
CWE says, does Amy fight professionally? I don't think she fights. She just does stunt choreography and fight choreography. And
Yeah,
like
I can't remember if she used to compete, but yeah, now she, if you're not familiar with her, and correct me if I'm wrong, but she was one of the stunt people for
Black
Widow
in
Winter
Avengers.
Soldier. Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. She was one of the Black Widow stunt women,
which is fucking
insane.
cool. So when you see Black Widow, like not the main one, but when you see like the Her Corona stuff and things like that, like I think she helped either practice that or was in some of the scenes, which is cool. Really cool. I was like, did you get to do the thing where you slid between the guy's legs and fucking ball knocked him? And she's like, no, that was actually Scarlett Johansson.
Man,
Remember that part?
ball knock?
Bam! Like the worst move ever.
She did the scene where she's on the bridge and then uses the little rope to rappel down and then swing and then
was
go
her?
and run. That was her.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's a fucking cool thing. God damn, I want to watch that movie again. Nick, watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., says Ignacio Rojas. For the 4,000th time, I watched the first season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Didn't like it. And I fucking reject people like, oh, you got to watch 5 more seasons to like the show. No. If you don't get me in the first season of a television show, I'm not watching it anymore.
Bro, you right.
Thank you, Kevin. Lunch is on Tim.
Lexi Gunner says, Tim, are you caught up on Logic's latest album? I'm only 10 songs in. It's like 19 songs, I think, maybe 16. It's fine. It's definitely not my favorite project he's put out. In fact, it's probably one of my least favorite. Some fun features, but I just feel like it's kind of empty.
Really?
Like I'm used to him kind of saying more than he's saying here. It kind of just feels like,
Well, he's rich now.
yeah, but it's like, I don't know. It kind of feels very like I'm trying to get a lot of plays on Spotify. You know, I'm trying to just like, it's quantity over quality at a certain point. And I get that he had to put it out for the tour.
Listen, dude. Listen. Everyone needs a Baywatch. Do you see what I'm saying?
No.
I don't.
Before Hobbs and Shaw, you got to have a Baywatch and a Jumanji in there.
Got it.
Once in
Okay.
a while.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. And it's like I feel like I get the point of this album,
They
which
can't
was
all
just
be
to
Hobbs and Shaws.
collaborate with everybody. Like
having
he
fun.
collaborated with Eminem, he collaborated with G-Eazy, he collaborated with Will Smith, Wiz Khalifa.
Do you
his
think-
dad's on the album?
If I told you, hey, Tim, Will Smith wants to do a video with us and we're just going to spend like a couple days with him hanging out, do you think it would be the best days of our lives?
It would be.
I
There's
think it
no
would be too.
doubt in my goddamn
There's just
mind.
no doubt that we would have so much fun. The rest of our lives would actually be terrible. Like, just not terrible,
I
but
feel
like
the rest of our lives
not as
would-
good.
I feel like they would be better because we'll always have that memory.
I think it's like when
Big
you've had
Willie style.
really, really, really good cupcakes and then everyone brings Cara cupcakes to you and you're like, these are shit. These are
I
fucking
like
shit.
carrot cake.
No, Cara's cupcakes.
Oh.
They're just not as good as Susie cakes. And then remember there was a while everyone's like, I'm going to bring these Cara's cupcakes to you and like, get the fuck out of here. It's Susie cakes or nothing.
Yeah, you punk ass bitches. We're
What
going
am
to
I
get some
talking
McDonald's. We'll see you later. Love you.
love
Keep
everyone.
exploring the internet. Stay safe. Stay sexy.
Keep scrolling.
Don't get murdered.
Don't get murdered.